Welcome back to Reflection of Memory, learning from our gory past. In our previous episode, we've journeyed through the harrowing events of ASABA massacre, exploring its causes, the brutal execution, and the immediate aftermath. Today, in our concluding episode, we confront the haunting legacy of this atrocity, delving into the enduring trauma, the struggle for acknowledgement, and the complex tapestry of memory that continues to shape the ASABA community. Our exploration is guided by the profound insights of S. Elizabeth Bird and Fraser Otanelli's ASABA massacre, memory, trauma, and the Nigerian Civil War. For decades, the horrors of October 1967 were shrouded in a suffocating silence. The Nigerian government, complicit with the British interest, systematically suppressed the news of the massacre, erasing the voices of the victims of the national narratives. The deliberate amnesia not only denied the atrocity, but also perpetuated the suffering of the survivors, leaving deep psychological scars that festered in the shadows. For academic purpose, the first thing we discover from this book is the burden of unspoken agony. Survivors bore the weight of their trauma in isolation. The absence of public acknowledgement forced them into a solitary confinement of the soul, where grief and horrors echoed unanswered. This collective silence stifled healings, allowing wounds to remain raw and unhealed. Number 2, we see the struggle for recognition. The ASABA community's relentless pursuit for recognition became a battle against institutionalized denial. Their efforts to memorialize the massacre faced resistance, reflecting a broader societal reluctance to confront an uncomfortable truth. This struggle shows the profound human need for acknowledgement as a pathway to healing. We must understand that traumas reach extent beyond the immediate victim, casting long shadows over subsequent generations. In ASABA, the massacre's legacy permeates the collective consciousness, influencing identity, community dynamics, and perception of justice. Here, we can see, number 1, inherited grief and resilience. Children and grandchildren of survivors inherited not only the story of loss, but also the resilience forged in crucible of suffering. This dual inheritance shaped their worldview, instilling a profound sense of justice and a commitment to remembrance. Number 2, we see the role of oral history. In the absence of official acknowledgement, oral history become vital vessels of truth. These narratives preserve the community's memory, ensuring that the massacre's realities are neither forgotten nor distorted. They serve as acts of resistance against enforced silence. Memory is a potent force that shapes identities and communities. In ASABA, the act of remembering transcends personal grief, becoming a collective assertion of existence and resilience. Here we see, number 1, the ASABA Memorial Project. The establishment of ASABA Memorial Project shows the commitment of the community to honor the memory of their lost ones. These initiatives not only commemorate the victims, but also educate the future generation, transforming a site of horror into the beacon of hope and learning. Number 2, we see art as a museum of healing. Artistic expression through sculpture, poetry, and dance serve as cathartic outlets for collective grief. They help to bridge the gap between the past and present, allowing for a communal processing of trauma and fostering a shared journey towards healing. The ASABA massacre is not just merely a historical footnote, it is a poignant reminder of the depth of human cruelty and the enduring spirit of resilience. As we conclude this series, let us carry forward the lesson learned in the blood-soaked soil of ASABA. Let us honor the memories of the fallen by acknowledging the past atrocities and committing ourselves to a future where horrors are neither repeated or forgotten. Thank you everyone for staying put with me through the process of this ASABA massacre. We have now come to the end of this book, ASABA Massacre, Memory, Trauma, and the Nigerian Civil War by Elizabeth Bird and Fraser Onatelli. Don't forget, it is a research work undertaken by these two PhD students about the gory experience of ASABA people during the Nigerian Civil War in October 1967. Thank you for always being there with us. I remain your host, Osho Abiodun. See you some other time.